Okay, everybody, welcome. Questions for Blayre, please. Justin Levine.
Hey Blayre, thanks so much for doing this. So my question for you, in a game like this where, you guys haven't played competitively in so long and you're facing a team that has had more practice time than the rest of you, what's the mindset going into a game like this? And as, the game goes on and you see a drought continue to grow as it did today, what's the conversation like in the locker room to just get something going on the ice, if anything?
Yeah, I think, our first period, we were kind of easing into it a bit, but the second period, I thought we were great. I thought we were in a really, really good spot heading into the third, only being down by a goal. But I think obviously as the game went on, the score kept increasing and, it was a team that's practiced together all season against a team that's had 2 practices together since November. By no means am I using that as an excuse, but I think moving forward in this showcase, our team will continue to get better and better, and hopefully we won't run ourselves into the ground like we did out there today in the third.
Other questions, please raise your Zoom hand. Mike Murphy, please.
Hey Blayre, thanks for taking the time. I know in a game like this, where the score ends up 6-1, I think a lot of people can overlook just how good Marlies was. Made a couple of just unbelievable saves. Both goalies were really great, but I think she did a great job keeping you in the game, especially in the second period. Like you said, felt like you guys were right in the game. Can you talk about her performance, especially not getting a lot of practices and getting to see a goalie stand on her head like that before things kind of slipped away?
Yeah, she was great. Like you said, she made a ton of big saves for us throughout the entire game. And I think on their goals, they were opportunities that we had given up to them. So I think obviously they're a great team and they do generate a lot of offense, but a few of those goals were not clearing pucks in front of the net, or we're having pretty bad turnovers in our own end and giving them a chance to get a pretty good scoring opportunity. So Boss was great for us throughout the game. And I think we're really lucky that all 3 of our goaltenders are really, really good.
Thanks so much.
Other questions? Todd, please.
Blayre, just tell us what it was like to get back on the ice and into game action.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, I would say, until about halfway through the third period when the wheels kind of fell off a bit. But it was great. I mean, the whole day was awesome, just kind of getting into that game day mindset and having pregame skate in the morning and then getting to the rink nice and early with lots of time to warm up. It was just awesome to be in this atmosphere and in this setting, and it's great to be on the ice for a game.
Thanks, Blayre.
Justin Levine, please.
What's the mindset going into your next game, which I believe will be against Team Sonnet? Especially after a game like this, how do you guys collectively bounce back?
I think we just focus on the things we did well. There were a lot of good things in that game that we can take away from it. And I think we just build off of those things, and we expect Team Sonnet to be really, really good tomorrow. So we're prepping to play some more strong defense and hopefully shut them out.
And just one more note on the younger people on your team, such as, Cassidy Suave, Sarah Potomac. Can you talk about, what it's been like to work with them, albeit I guess you guys also haven't had a lot of training time, much like Toronto. So just, the training ahead of this event after quarantine, and specifically more about Potomac, who scored the only goal for Calgary today.
Yeah, she's a highly skilled forward, but she also works really hard, which is what makes her so great. She's one of the best goal scorers in the entire country, so it's not surprising at all that she was the one to pot one for us today. And I think as we continue to play games and we continue to get more chemistry built up, she's going to keep seeing the back of the net, and she's going to be a huge asset for us.
Thank you.
Last call for questions here. All right, perfect. Thanks, Blayre.